Now we are going to welcome to the stage the artists. First of all, we are going to welcome to Santi Vilanova. He's part of a studio based in Catalonia called Playmodes. They are artists, they are very good technologists, and they are very used to work with scientific subjects. And when we were invited and we were thinking about making this session around Matterverse, but also from the digital technology that these artists handle day to day to make the work, we thought it's very relevant to invite Playmodes and so that they present one of their latest works in which the algorithms and the human factor, alas, the matter factor, come together. So please welcome, with a super warm applause, to Santi Vilanova from Playmodes. Santi?
Hello. Hello, thank you. Good evening, everyone. So thank you for the introduction. I'm going to extend it a little bit. So I'm a musician and a designer, and I am part of Playmodes, this team of creatives and engineers. We work with our own homemade technologies to create immersive installations, light and sound, audiovisual instruments. But today I'm going to talk about this project, which is called Forms, and this is a project about image sonification. So basically it's about visual music, about transforming image data into sound through the analysis of pixels, transforming them or controlling large banks of oscillators or controlling synthesizers. This all started as a way to overcome boredom during the pandemic, where I started creating these generative illustrations with processing, which is a tool developed at MIT Media Lab by Ben Fry and Casey Rias. And these drawings were finally plotted using a pen plotter, no? And using markers, because we care about matter somehow. But at some point we thought these drawings could be transformed into music. If we read them as a score, we could create music composition. So what we did was to analyze these scrolling images from the bottom to the top and assigning the brightness of pixels to the volume of oscillators. And we got these results. Which is kind of interesting, but it's also like noisy, irregular, it's beeping tones. So the next idea was, how can we make this sound cooler? Like the first obvious answer was, why don't we use a grid? If we place the graphic elements following a horizontal grid, we can create steady rhythms. And if we place them on a vertical grid, we can create beautiful tones. But this somehow was not enough. So we asked Fourier, we reviewed Fourier theories, and we learned that by piling up sinusoidal frequencies, we can create complex tones. So that's what we did. We piled up lines to create complex tones. Actually, on this example, we can see how many different vibraphone piano tones can be created just by piling up lines. So remember, this is image sonification. What you see is exactly what you hear. The first serious project that we came up with this set of tools that we were developing was this sculptural device, which is composed of these 3 screens. These 3 screens are networked between them, and each one is playing an instrumental role. This one is playing rhythms, that one is playing harmonies, the other one is playing textures. They share harmony and tempo information so that they come up like a musical trio, creating beautiful compositions. Because this is a generative on its nature, this is never repeating. These compositions are never going to happen again. If we look for 1,000 years, this wouldn't happen again, because there's lots of randomness domesticated through probabilities. But again, because we care about matter, we thought that this system, or this generative score system, this way of creating graphical music, could be given to humans and played through acoustical instruments. And that's where we started a collaboration with a string quartet. They have a TV in front of them, and they are playing exactly what you see. These colored lines are the scores for the musicians. The last iteration of this project happened like a couple of weeks ago in Berlin, and what we did was to port these tools to control a pipe organ. So modern pipe organs can be controlled through digital protocols. There's a protocol which is called MIDI, which allows to control this organ from a computer. So all these graphic scores are actually making the air flow through the pipes of a pipe organ. Yeah, and I wanted to end this speech shutting up and letting you enjoy of a 2-minute recording of an unattended session, let's say, of the software making their own decisions. So play this like a game. This is present, that is future. On the top, there's higher frequencies. On the bottom, there's slowing frequencies. All yours. Enjoy. That's it. Thank you.
That was awesome, right? Thank you very much, Santi.